What's going on, guys? Viper here, and I'm alongside with,
What's up, guys? I'm Connor.
and welcome back to another Duel Links Academy video. Today, we're going to be doing a breakthrough of ultra athletes, or UAs for short. Um, yeah, so basically, we go through the cards, the effects, just break down the whole deck, break down uh, different um, strategies you could use. So basically, so it's it's not a hard deck to get. Like if you've gone for Water XCs, you'll probably already have most of these. I believe it's the signing deal or stadium. No, I think it's penalty box and stadium. I believe.
I believe so.
So basically UA. So there is no extra deck. You could use extra deck, but you would, by the looks of it,
You
use
really don't
level
need it.
fours. Yeah, if you do, you'd need like level four XYZs and level sevens and level fives. But I would say core to this deck would be. I would say this would be core. You don't Dunker. You don't really need. Um, but he does come in handy. But this is basically core of the deck. So basically three midfielders, one perfect ace, one block backer, one rebounder, one slugger, three signing deals, three stadiums, and three penalty box.
We have Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy penalty box, to activate in the grave, to retrieve a. Is it retrieve a monster? A spell card.
Yep. So
Yeah.
basically, like, and if you don't have Mystic Typhoon, you've got Cosmic Cyclone, or you got Galaxy Cyclone.
Yeah.
So basically, let's say for example, you drew into say two midfielders, a slugger, and a barebacker, and then if you're going first, let's say for example, right? Say two midfielders, say a midfielder, a barebacker, slugger, and then you draw into like penalty box, and then say you're going second, and then you get Mystic Typhoon. So what you do is you set the penalty box down, and then activate Mystic Typhoon onto your penalty box, and then you basically use that to get signing deal, or if you've already got signing deal, you can get stadium or powered jersey, which I'll explain what that the effect of that does. So basically, we'll start off with midfielder. So obviously you have to run three midfielders. So I think that if you run two, possibly could do alright, but it's probably mandatory to have three. So now basically midfielder you can special summon. So basically this whole deck's just based on special summon and returning cards to the hand. Um,
They all pretty much have the same effect to special summon themselves by returning another.
so but unfortunately with signing deal, so if you use signing deal and say you special summon midfielder, you'll lose 1200 life points. But midfielder his effects will be negated, and that goes for perfect ace, barebacker, dunker,
All of them.
all of them. They're all negated. But what happens is when you use signing deal and you special summon to the field, special summon another UA monster from your hand onto the field, return that back to your hand, and then you can
Then special
re-special
summon
summon it,
it.
and its effects will be in play. So basically, midfielders, you can return one more. So in your attack phase, so you could go for OTKs. So you've got to draw the right cards as well. So let's say, for example, you use signing deal, and then you draw into stadium. So you use stadium. Now, say you put midfield on the field, and then you use signing deal. You can then special summon. another UA onto the field, and let's say, for example, they can't do nothing and they end their turn, or you want to attack their monster and then attack with the other card that you've got. As long as you've got midfielder on the field, you can activate it. So once you've attacked, you can activate midfielder's effect. You can send that monster that just attacked. Say, let's say for example, it was Perfect Ace. You can send that card back to your hand and then special summon another one and then attack again. So it has its one turn kills. And basically that's midfielder. Now Perfect Ace, you can special summon from your hand by returning one, so it's basically the same as midfielder. But Perfect Ace's other effect is you can discard a card from your hand and negate anything on the field. Trap, spell, monster effect can negate it, and it destroys as well. Block backer, basically you can switch your opponent's monster into defense, and their effects are negated. Um, so that's pretty decent. Like if you need to stall a turn, but block back is probably a good choice to use. Now Dunker, you don't really need to use Dunker. I tend to use it because obviously with Power Jersey, 1,000, you get 500. I think it's 500 or 1,000. You get 1,000 attack, plus you get 500 from Stadium, so it's 4K. So it's another um, OTK if you draw the right cards. But so yeah, this card attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict piercing battle, inflict piercing damage. And also, when this card inflicts battle damage, you can just target one card in the field. It's also another way to destroy your penalty blocks. Rebounder. Basically, if you special summon this card from the hand by returning, you can special summon another UA monster, but only if it's during your opponent's turn. And that's basically its only effect. Slugger. Slugger's effect is that when you attack, they cannot activate quick play spells or traps or back row. Anything in the hand or on the field, they cannot activate for the whole turn.
which is like a samurai destroyer.
Now UA Powers jersey, so you can equip this to any of your monsters, and it gets 1,000 attack. But also, if you attack into a monster, you can then activate and attack again. So it's another OTK OTK play. Obviously, I don't really need to tell you what Mystical Space Typhoon does. Special, UA signing deal. So obviously, as we said before, you can special summon one UA monster from your deck, but its effect is negated, and you cannot use it as synchro material. You lose life points equal to the level of the monster you special summon. So obviously, if you say you special summoned midfielder, you'll lose 1,200. You'll lose
So you got to be
15.
careful not to kill yourself.
Yeah, if you have less than 1,000 life points, I would not recommend activating signing deal. Stadium. So basically, if you've got stadium up on the field, if you normal summon a monster, not only do they get a, not only do your UA monsters on the field get a boost, you can search your card from UA monster and add it to your hand, which does come in handy. Now, penalty box. Penalty box has two effects. So basically, if you activate it, and then in the damage step, normally, in the damage step, you can flip it up, and then if they attack into you, penalty box banishes their opponent's monsters for two battle phases. So you've got two battle phases,
So you knock
and
out your opponent.
two end of battle phase in 2 rounds, you've got to finish off your opponents. So it does come in handy. And obviously, like we said before, if penalty box is in the graveyard, you can banish it to search for a UA spell card for either your signing deal or your stadium or your jersey. And basically that's the deck. Obviously, we're using skill for reinforcements. And if you don't know what reinforcements does, um, every time you lose 1500 life points, you can return one card from your hand to your deck and then draw a random warrior type monster. So that does actually will come in handy. It's random, so sometimes you might not draw the card you need.
Once per turn, once per duel either, so you can use it every turn.
That's the deck. No extra deck is required. It's optional if you want to run an extra deck, but I don't think you need it. Um, Now before we actually get in to do some duels, I actually do have a replay, and I believe it's this one here. It's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm pretty sure it's this replay here. Yep. Um, so you'll see firsthand what this deck can actually do. Unfortunately, this dude, he's on a 10 win streak. It's the greatest thing ever to destroy this dude and end his 10 win streak using disgusting blue eyes.
Spoilers.
This is actually not the deck we've just showed you. This was actually a different deck, but I've kind of tweaked it. I kind of prefer to use Mystic Typhoon just because not many people have face up spell cards or traps. It's very rare that you come across that. This dude decided to go all out in his first turn. I do give warning. This still does go for a bit, but we'll probably speed it up a bit.
Take
Alright,
what's come first.
so this is I've normal summoned and I search for Bearbacker, and then you can special summon. I don't know if there is a limit on special summons. I think it's is it 3 special summons?
Once each, I believe.
And you're always going for perfect ace.
I think it's two with that understood.
And so once per turn you can activate. But yeah, this is it's actually pretty decent. Like it does have its moments where you brick. Um, but that's like with any other deck. Unfortunately, it's not something that I can control. It's just it's how I draw. But if you play it correctly, you can get out of sticky situations. But this dude played really slow. I don't understand why he played slow, but as you see, he but I end up using debunker in this duel, which actually did help out a lot, especially with these blue eyes. And unfortunately, if it gets banished like that, you can't activate the effector penalty box.
I don't know why he sacked off his synchro blue eyes to bring out Michael just to
Yeah,
get destroyed.
And now we can't activate hand traps, and it's pretty much game, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty much game. I have come across this deck maybe once or twice, and actually, when you get going with them, they're pretty good. And I've also read that people have got to King of Games with it. I don't know what they're like now. I still think you could get pretty far, but we'll do some duels so you guys just get a good idea. And obviously, you don't make the mistakes that we make, and sometimes we actually both make misplays. Water Xyz. I've never come across Water Xyz with UAs. Um, let's see how we go. Now I could use penalty box, Mystic Typhoon and penalty box to bring in signing deal, but he's gonna have some back row, so I might have to get rid of back row.
And just use penalty box just to banish his monsters. He's got no way of destroying your cards either.
If we can get lucky and draw another Mystic Typhoon, we'll pretty much. Oh, he's going for Spider.
Not bad. White fish salvage. Surprised me.
Wow. All right.
I see.
And then obviously.
Wow.
All right. Well, that didn't work out too well. Unfortunately, we're not off to a good start. Oh wait, we actually might get lucky here. Oh wow.
No. Stadium.
He's got an activatable card there. Um,
Let me see. Oh. This is fine actually. Banish.
um,
Um.
can't really.
Gotta be careful. Better got rid of that, mate. Or does he have to attack into you?
Yeah, I think he has to attack into me.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's. Yep. And then when he comes back on, he'll have no overlays. Um, we'll send midfielder back to the.
And
Wow.
get it back.
Now, so like if he does anything, we can negate.
My turn. I draw.
You just got to choose. You have to plan your timing.
Sneak on in. Silent angler. From my hand, I activate my continuous spell.
And we're going to negate that.
My monster's effect activates.
Uh,
Five fish salvage allows you to recycle fish parts, monsters back from
I
the grave.
activate my continuous
oh,
spell.
wow.
Hmm.
Deep sweeper. I activate Deep Sweeper's effect. I tribute it to destroy a spell or trap card.
And he'll end his turn. And now we'll get
Right.
stadium.
My continuous trap activates.
Oh, no, no. We going Jersey, boys. We going Jersey.
That's enough for you ain't looking too good for me. I end my turn. I draw. All right. I special summon a monster.
And we've got to negate.
I knew you'd do that. I flip over my set card. I activate my quick play spell.
We don't have a negate. Rightio. 25. So now we see we're not going to be able to take over that.
All you need to do is take over 26, mate.
You get 1,000 for Jersey. That's 25. But
From my hand, I activate an equip spell. Are you even trying? Guess my turn's it's done. My
26,
turn.
that's 200.
I draw. Swim on out. Buzzsaw Shark. Buzzsaw Shark's effect activates. I choose a monster and summon a
300.
fish with the same level. Hold up. My monster's effect activates.
oh, he beat me.
Ow. Time to battle. This is the
I didn't think he was going to play enemy eco. I just didn't see that. You never see that running in Water XC.
You don't see white fish salvage either. Or fish depth or whatever it's called. Pop swim fusing something different.
I just want to see these dudes. Oh, we've got 10 of them. Wow. Two of them.
I think all of them are in one box.
We will get a win, boys. We will get a win.
We will. We'll win this one.
true duelist. Here goes.
It's actually not a bad
It's my
start.
turn.
Good hand.
I set a card. I know just what I need. I summon a monster in a. I end my turn.
Gaia.
Go. I draw. I set a card. Let's do this.
He's got activatable. Just get rid of it. Just activate it, dude.
Okay. I special summon a monster. Battle. All right. You asked for it. I can't let that happen.
Okay.
You shouldn't get your hopes up yet. I end my turn. Let's do this. My turn.
It's actually not bad. Obviously with the effect activator, if I would have said yes, I would have destroyed my own
Look at
card.
my hand.
Yeah.
My field
Gotta be
spell
careful about
activates.
that.
See, the thing is, he can summon in Gaia. Oh, Blackluster Soldier. Um.
I put my
Oh, this is actually a Blackluster Soldier. Wow.
from my hand. I activate a ritual spell.
It really depends on what you.
Check this out. I ritual summon a monster.
So he'll take 500.
My monster's effect
Yeah.
activates.
Oh, he just banishes it.
Battle. Here I go. My monster takes your life points. I'm not giving up. Cause losing. I draw. Time to
Wow.
okay. I summon a monster in attack position. Here we come. I special summon a monster. Okay. I special summon a monster. All right, let's do this.
I
It's
don't
my
think
turn.
we're gonna be winning this unless we pull off some sort of
I
freaking
draw.
miracle.
My monster's effect activates.
Guess not.
Wait, why does it say you can ritual summon this called Blackluster Soldier? How is he banishing my monsters?
Battle.
The monsters are used
I'm
to
steps
ritual
away from
summon it.
victory.
Unfortunately, that just didn't go to plan. But I don't want to be the I don't want to be the dude that records videos and then just record videos that we win. I know. I like my duels to be authentic. Like you're gonna see me win, you're gonna see me lose.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we played this dude before.
This we just
No one
played him.
messes with Joey Wheeler. I set a card face down. From my hand, my field spell activates. From my hand, I activate a spell. All right. My field spell activates. I have to keep this up. Guess my time's my done. Turn. Draw.
What deck did he have?
Blackluster Soldier.
I set a monster face down.
I guess he's
Well,
ready.
I'm not giving up. Turn. Cause losing. I draw.
Oh, we could.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
25, 22, 20. Alright, we've got no choice but to play.
Okay. My field spell activates. monster attacks. My continuous trap activates. Alright. My monster's effect activates. You shouldn't get your
Oh yeah, I use Sonic Deal,
turn's done.
and that's what happens. Your effects are negated,
I draw.
and he bounced. So if you pop off like that, obviously with the one misfocus, I actually forgot I use Signing Deal. But when you get into the get it started and get your strategy going, they just
Yeah, you know, do.
bounce. They don't stick around. Blue Eyes White Dragon dog.
Duel. No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
Wow.
It's my I set a card face down. From my hand, I feel spell activate. I end my
And unfortunately,
my
we're
turn.
probably going to about to get OTK'd.
It's not a very good
I
hand.
draw.
But who knows? Maybe this guy's bricked as well. But I highly doubt it.
Join me. I summon
You
I
guys don't
activate
really
my
have
monster's
any
effect.
monsters that are under
Wait. I reveal my face
level
down
4
card.
except
My continuous trap activates.
midfielder.
He will call in Spirit the White, and he'll just take out penalty box,
From
which
my hand, I activate a spell.
actually helps me.
It banishes though, doesn't it?
From my hand,
Spirit the White. No, I think it just
spell.
destroys. I'm not. I can't remember.
A soul.
Spirit Dragon.
Come on out. Synchro summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Destroy my trap card, dog. Thank you.
I activate my monster's
And
effect.
destroy the stadium too. Oh,
Perfect. My
too
continuous
bad it
trap
doesn't negate.
activates.
That'd be nice.
So we're gonna need Signing Deal.
Never picked in the prismatic. Tisk tisk.
I'll activate this card. Monster Reborn.
Monster
GG.
reborn.
Return from the great beyond. Come on out. Special summon. Let's get it. Get out of my sight. It ain't over.
Wow,
Ouch.
I can't even use Signing Deal. Let's hope for
A miracle draw.
yeah, Miracle Draw. Let's hope we get.
End my
Let's
turn.
get.
'Cause
Alright, heart of
losing
the cards. I'll say it's gonna
sucks.
be midfielder.
I draw. Check out.
Wow. We
What
just.
was it?
It was Dunker.
Time's done.
I sent Dunker back and got Dunker
I
back.
draw.
Even though you run one in the deck,
Yep.
Go.
doesn't it
And
shuffle the deck?
what's that?
You put it back, doesn't it shuffle?
Apparently not. It gives you.
That's
It's a random thing. It gives you a random card, and I just happened to.
Souls of my dragons. Guide a
so
new
there
one.
were 15 cards.
It's
You
over.
put one back, draw 15, and
Win some,
I
you
don't
lose.
understand.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that it. Um, this is probably the best I could get this deck. Um, it depends on what you draw. Obviously, he got me down to 700 life points, so
You signing deal.
I couldn't do anything. I couldn't summon and special summon any monsters. But it is what it is. Still a fun deck. It's still a fun deck to use. I wouldn't.
Duelist takes on all chap. It's my turn. You ready? Summon a monster and
Lunar
special attack
Lights.
activates. My monster's effect activates.
I can't believe people still use Lunar Lights.
My monster's effect
People are using
activates.
Lunar Lights in Master Duel.
Here I go. I special summon a monster. From my hand, I activate.
He's gonna go on Saber.
Here I go. I
Yep.
summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Oh yeah. I special summon a monster. I end my turn. No one messes with Joey Wheeler. I draw. I set a card. From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. My continuous trap activates. I set a card. I set a card. From my hand, I field spell act. From my hand, I activate a spell. All right. I field spell activates. I end my turn. My turn.
Now we just gotta hope that his Saber
I draw a card.
attacks me, and I can banish it for 2 turns.
He doesn't have blocks in the grave, does he?
No.
Battle.
Doesn't matter.
You're in for a licking. I attack my monster. I activate my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
That is so cute.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler. I draw.
Can you get rid of his back row? You already can get.
I activate a quick play spell.
We can't really do much.
It's my turn. I draw a card. From my hand, I activate a spell. Oh yeah. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
You can reduce it to 0, dude. Attack me.
But you have no attack points.
Let's have ourselves a battle. You're in for a licking. I attack with my monster. Sweet. My continuous
job,
trap activates.
Good job. And now his other one comes back.
I end my turn. Here I go. I draw.
Wouldn't it be gay if you just
All right. My spell activates.
you could do some damage this turn?
With who?
Do you need to destroy a monster to attack twice?
Yeah, but I don't have Jersey yet.
Uh, any of the high level ones, you can just attack into them and banish it.
Yeah, but then I can't attack. Oh, wait a second. Does
Attack
this
with
target?
yours.
Yeah, fuck it, targets.
Attack with the lower attack point first. That won't be able to attack. Then you can attack with bunker.
Okay.
Bunker.
My spell activates.
So
Battle. Luck, don't fail me now. I activate my face down card.
Huh?
My continuous trap activates.
Yeah.
My continuous trap activates.
Then attack. You can't.
Ah,
Yeah.
you asked
Attack.
for it.
Then you destroy it.
Life points directly.
Sinking like a
I guess.
tar pit.
My monster's effect activates.
Attack.
All right. Time for you.
and that boys is that's how you beat Luna Light.
Yeah, the boys. I bet he didn't see that coming.
And that's midfielder's other effect, and that's what makes it good because when you start popping off, don't get me wrong, I actually thought we were going to lose that, but that's actually the first time I've had this deck for a few days now. And this is actually the first time I ever got to use penalty box after penalty box. All right, we'll leave the video here. Like, sorry I couldn't get any more win for you guys. But that's Ultra Athlete. I'll show you where to get them. So midfielder is in Gaia Genesis. This perfect ace is in Valhalla Calling. Block backer, Valor Calling and Eternal Stream. Dunker's in Gaia Genesis. Rebounders in Valhalla Calling and Gaia Genesis.
I think all the rares and normal UAs are in Gaia Genesis or Valhalla Calling.
And Jersey's Eternal Stream. Mystic Typhoon's in Atomic Theory. Signing Deal, Eternal Stream. Stadium, Gaia Genesis. And Penalty Box, I believe, is in Gaia Genesis. So that's the deck. 3 midfielder, 1 ace, 1 block backer, 1 dunker, 1 rebounder, 1 slugger, 1 jersey, 2 whatever back row removal you want.
Option you want.
3 signing deal, 3 stadiums, and 3 penalty box. And you've only got 4 super rares of the UAs and 9 super rares. It will take you a while. It probably will be a bit expensive, but if you like you just saw in that last game, if you start popping off and you can do stuff like that, it's really good deck. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We hope you guys liked the video, and we'll see you. We'll see you in the next one. We might do another Duel Links Academy video on Telenites. Just a
With the new
bit of an
support
update.
they got.
Yeah, show you how the support works. Like, and that deck's really good. I've actually got a gameplay of it on my channel that I uploaded today. It's, it's pretty decent. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys liked the video and enjoy the series so far. And we'll see you in the next one.